Hi friends, welcome back. If you first time here, my name is Veronica, and in today's video I will be painting beautiful ocean sea with the lighthouse. That's my inspiration. This painting is done with the felt, so it's a bit different technique. It's using felting wool. If you would be interested see me doing something like that, let me know in comment. I will be painting on a little square canvas. It's 20 by 20 centimeters, and I will start with painting sky and water. So I hope you're excited for today's video, and let's start painting. I did use titanium white, some phthalo blue, and light blue violet. So I did add few little swipes with that periwinkle purplish blue, and I like how it's giving to that sky little something extra. I was using 3/4 flat brush to make sky. I was doing crisscross brush stroke to make a sky look like have some wispy clouds. Then I did done the sea part, and for that I was using 3/8 angular brush. For the water, of course, I was using titanium white, turquoise blue, some bright aqua green, and some phthalo blue. For the darker part of the water, I mixed turquoise blue with the phthalo blue to creating horizon line, the darker shade. Then I was going with just plain turquoise, mixing turquoise with aqua color, then adding white, and then randomly using blue, adding few swipes of shadow, few swipes of white for highlighting the water. The water will be really simple because the main focus will be on the lighthouse and grasses around. So now it's time to sketch the lighthouse. For that I will be using mechanical pencil chalk. You can use normal pencil, the watercolor crayons, whatever you have on hand. Okay, let's start. Like you see on my felting needle painting, the lighthouse is nearly up to top of the painting. We will keep that similar and keeping like equal parts, so we will put that lighthouse in the middle, in the center of the painting. The shape, it's kind of like a sea salt shaker. I'm using pink chalk so you can see better what I'm sketching. All right. For a roof, we will keep that like a simple triangle shape. Here is the space for that light. It's get not equal, so you can really easily erase the chalk if you wanna fix it, and a little bit paintbrush with a little bit of water or baby wipe and it will go. Okay, and here will be some windows and lots of grass. Right, it's time to start painting in the lighthouse. I will change a bit. Like here you can see the lighthouse, it's white with red stripes, black roof. For this one I will keep them white beige, like whole lighthouse will be white beige. The roof I will do red and the little balcony part will be black. So colors I will use for that, it will be cadmium red medium, some unbleached titanium, burnt amber, and of course titanium white. I will start with painting in the roof and I will be using 3/0 a little round brush. It's a detail brush. It's really handy. So I will start with red. I will add a little bit white at first, so it will be really light red, but I will change. I'm doing that so I can cover up the blue sky easily. So for now the roof will look a little bit pink, but I will turn that to red. So I will cover up that little part here, but then I will put it back when will be time to add that balcony with the black paint. So no worries there. Can always turning around your canvas so you can easily fill in the spots. All right. I will add here a little like ball shape circle on top of the roof. And adding a little top. All right. I will quickly dry that and then add more true red colors into that roof. I will try keep highlights from my right side, so that will be lighter side of the painting, and this I will try keep more darker. Okay, it's dry. I squeeze a little bit sub green. If you remember from my last painting, you can use the green color to darken your red, and opposite, if you want to darken your green, you can add a little bit red to get your color more darker, deeper. So I grab a little bit of my red, like 2 parts, and little bit green. You see how lovely deep red we're getting. So you can add as well black to the red or brown, but you will get different shade of that red. I start here with the deepest color on the right side. Tweaking that circle shape. Right. Taking a little bit white on the tip of my brush and adding a bit highlight. So first I'm starting filling that with that dark red. I think I will switch to a little bit bigger round brush. That will make the job faster. So that's number 4 round brush. I need to mix in a little bit more my dark color. All right, perfect. Taking a little bit white, adding a little bit highlight on the right side, gentle one, going back with the plain red. Right, fix it here a bit. So I go back to my tinsy brush. I want to add that dark color here. I can even get a little bit burnt umber going on that edge to create that shadow part. Gently brushing when the paint connect to each other, like so we can blend, like that brown just disappear in some point. Perfect. A little bit more on just the edge. Back with the dark color here. The paint's drying really fast. Going to my plain red. A little bit windy today, warm but really windy, so you can hear my door making noises. Going back with the burnt umber and gently brushing that in. Now adding a bit highlight. on the top of the roof with a little bit white paint, not much. Here underneath the roof with a bit of burnt umber. Perfect. I will play a bit with the bottom of here. I want to highlight that bit more, but kind of blend in into that red. Now clean the brush, going to the red, turn around other way around, and dragging that red towards the white color. Okay, for now I will leave it how it is. Maybe I play a little bit later with my highlights and shadows a bit more. Now again, dry the roof and work on balcony part. I will add Mars Black to my palette, a little bit, and wetting my small detail brush, I will go over my balcony lines. A little bit more water. So I'm making a little bit more watery paint at first, so I can easily line up that, tracing that line. Again, flipping the painting, it's helpful as well. Okay. Got it. Okay, I will flip one more time to make that line. Perfect. I keep adding water to my paintbrush. Here I add a little bit too much. So if that's happened, you can grab a little bit paper towel and gently touch it, and that will soak in all that water. Going here with a bit more water, so I don't have that smudge on the sky part. Going back with the black paint. Okay. One in the middle, and then two more on one on each side of that middle one. Perfect. Now I fill in the bottom of that with plain black. I'll check if that will be easier to do with my 3/8 angular brush. Jumping back to the small detail brush. Now I will add few highlights, so when the paint is still wet on the right side. A little bit more here. And as well on top of the balcony part, a bit of white. I'm again flipping a bit. And gently smudging that light color. For now I think it's fine. I will show you a bit closer how it's look. Now I will dry and work on Lighthouse. Okay, now time to fill in the Lighthouse. I will use some titanium white and unbleached titanium. First I will fill in that with a simple flat color without any details, so to cover up our background. Adding more white, so it's really light beige color. Adding a bit water. more white on my paintbrush. I pick up a little bit blue as well. It was mixed in my white from the sky part. That's okay. You can see that it's still a few spots you can kind of see underpainting there from our sea part, but that's fine. We will cover it up with another layer, going close to the line. I will clean brush, I have too much paint on it. Alright. Going only on the edges of the paint. I will try go down with a straight line as possible. Alright. The same on this side. I wanna try something. If I don't like, I can go back with the paint brush. But I wanna try using a small palette knife, adding paint with palette knife to have lovely texture. So this part, left side, we wanna keep darker. The right side of the painting lighter. So I will start with that lighter part. Let's see if I like it this way. So I put a little bit paint on the longer edge, thinner edge of the paint palette knife, not paintbrush, palette knife. And I'm dragging that white paint here. Going back, doing opposite way. Right. Going mixed of the unbleached titanium. Just dragging the paint around Lighthouse on this edge with the unbleached titanium and more of my, so I'm going back between that three colors, titanium white and unbleached titanium and burnt umber. If I'm not getting the crisp line I want, I will go to my detail brush, adding unbleached titanium on tip of my brush and doing a line. Adding a bit black to my unbleached titanium to make that a bit darker brown. Going with a little bit unbleached titanium and smudging that. Doesn't need to look perfect. Okay, going back to my palette knife and dragging that colors together. Mixed an unbleached titanium with burnt umber so we can make different color. I can show you a bit closer. You see that texture? It's like you would, I don't know, paint the wall in the house with the scraping tool. I like how it looks, so we will keep like this. Now mixing a bit more white, even if it's a little bit unbleached titanium it's there, it's fine. Burnt umber, sorry, that's fine too. I will flip, going at this direction a bit, going with my plain white. Now I'm putting paint on my flat part of the palette knife and dragging that paint try to be really careful so I'm not ruining the balcony part. It would be handy having even smaller palette knife. I managed drying that with a hair dryer, so the texture look like this. I really love that effect. And now I will use burnt umber mixed with black, and I will try as well using palette knife to add the windows. If you remember, I sketched two of them, so I will try add them back. So I add some light olive green to my palette, sap green. We have that primary yellow on it, some brown, little bit red. We can as well mix in with our colors unbleached titanium. So just simply starting creating the grasses with palette knife. I will show you a bit close what I'm done so far. on the sides, both of sides. I will continue later on the bottom, just scraping random green colors in grass shapes, so that's still pretty of wet. Now I will mix in a little bit white in some of my greens to add some highlights in the grass, and then working on the flowers. But at first probably I will add few birdies. So a little bit white with that light color here where we have that yellow, and scraping in few spots. Adding even more white, so the colors stand up even more. Just plain white in few spots. I'm gonna add some light here as well. The middle of my, okay, I think that looks pretty good. Maybe a bit more. Clean my palette knife. I think I need a little bit of black. I keep dirtying myself with all paint I have all over everywhere here on the palette, and I keep painting my hands. So a little bit black to add that birdies, just a little bit, using detail brush. So we need to have really pointy brush to add that birdies. Like you see, I have few on the original one, the felt ink painting. All right, I think that's enough of birdies. Clean my brush. Now I will use red color. I'm not sure, maybe cadmium red medium, but also I can add, sorry for wobbly camera, I can add cadmium red light, because I decide I will add some poppy flowers. I love painting them with palette knife, so let's use both of them and we will see how it goes. So cadmium red medium and cadmium red light. I have a bit cadmium red medium color on my palette. I will clean the palette knife, it's a bit dirty, with my greens. And let's add few flowers. You can mix these two colors together, adding even some white. So let's add the first poppy. Got it. Few even small, like, you know, they just buds, little flower buds. Okay, maybe another one here. think I'm happy how it looks. So I clean my palette knife and I will add some splatter, but first I show you close-up of the flowers. So you see they are just impression. That's giving us impression that's a poppy flower. Okay, so I will wet my toothbrush and try find some clean white and start flicking my brush to add that splatter here on the side as well. Maybe I will add few splatter, adding white to that light green, and add the light green splatter in few spots. Maybe adding a bit red splatter as well. Not much, just a bit to see how it look. And I think I like this one. I wanna show you a bit close up my painting. I love how it came out. I will show you as well our inspiration. So that was so much fun painting that lighthouse. So I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget hit like button, subscribe if you didn't done that already, and I hope you come back for more art and craft videos. Until next time, bye!